Got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. Let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Yeah!
So close. Hopefully that's the only thing that goes wrong. Hopefully everything goes wrong today. Welcome to the Stir Crazy Sankaset 1 year anniversary. I'm the Divine Denny.
I am Elle Diabloe.
And this is a 1 years later.
1 years later.
1 years later, we have been doing this show. What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
wow.
congratulations.
1 year. Congrats.
I don't know. I was saying, and I think I put this on the post when I commented. I think that's both some of the happiest news and some of the saddest news at the same time.
All at the same time.
It is. It is. I mean, it's. I'm very excited about today's show because it's going to be a really fun show. We're going to talk about what we've been doing for the past year.
Yeah. Where
we're going in the next centuries.
Yes.
Because for those of you who don't know, we are going to cryogenically freeze ourselves.
I didn't realize we were doing that.
I know, I told you, it was a surprise. For those who've never been here before, we are based in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. But in the times before, about a year ago.
A year plus ago.
We were live stage performers, mainly in the burlesque world. I was also a bit of a stand-up comedian, but I was a comedian, a host, a writer, a producer of burlesque.
I was also a host and a burlesque dancer and teacher and choreographer and all-around fun-time gal. But alas. Now we do this.
The COVID's hit, and we decided we wanted to still entertain people.
Yes, and live.
We wanted live as a big part of it. Yep. I love live.
We could talk about live.
We can talk about live, but
Damn Damsel and I had a long conversation about live yesterday. Yep. The magic that is live.
The magic that is live, but I think there's an interesting new magic that is this kind of live as well.
Oh, definitely, but that's what I'm saying. And there's also new magic that people are creating all the time, and a lot of our colleagues that involves, canned magic. But I like live.
I like live.
I like the unpredictability of live.
I see, but there are benefits to all of it. In all fairness, there's all
art is work.
Art is work, exactly. But I like the fact that we've managed to keep a live element to what we've been doing.
Absolutely.
And so this is going to be our 1-year anniversary. We talk about all of the things we've been doing. We have some interesting things based on a 1-year anniversary. What are you cooking today?
Well, you went right for it.
I did. I missed the segue. Here's the segue. Sorry. Zip. Segue. So after that, we decided to do this live, and we did this show, which is us taking that sort of live energy, but bringing in our other loves, which in this case are cooking and cocktails. And we have some really cool friends who do some really funny, weird, cool, sexy things.
Yep.
And we brought it to here. So today, we're going to cook a little thing for you. We're going to drink a little thing with you. We're going to make you laugh.
Hopefully.
No.
Definitely.
Guaranteed. If you don't laugh, that's on you. I would get that looked at. And we're going to entertain you. We've got some fantastic stuff.
Yes.
We're going to cook some food. Hey, Elle.
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to cook today?
Oh, it's funny because I really didn't. Big surprise. For those of you tuning in for the first time, I have a Libra decision-making problem. So I really didn't know what to cook today because, like, I wanted to make something spectacular.
Does that mean you can't make decisions about Libras?
It makes about anything really. And then when I do finally make a decision, I go, "Oh, did I make the right decision?"
See, that's what's fun being Leo because we can make decisions and they're always right.
Good for you. Maybe in my next life. So yeah, I wanted to make something like off the charts, but as we've often said before, like we have a 2-hour window, which makes making certain things a little bit
very difficult.
Difficile.
Plus, we wanted to have it more happy type.
Yeah, we like
it's
like a set. For the most part, we like to keep them. We've done a few, main course style things, but we like to keep it light and lively. Then I got the suggestion from one of our faithful viewers that I should just make glitter food, so we could have glitter poops.
We did glitter drinks.
We did glitter drinks.
So we do have the glitter.
So after 3 minutes of telling you what I'm not making tonight.
What are you making?
Here's what I'm making. The 1st-year anniversary is the paper anniversary.
Ah.
So tonight...
That explains why I got a Dear John letter once.
So I'm going to be making rice paper rolls, or as some people know them, summer rolls, or as some people know them, Vietnamese spring rolls, with 2 different dipping sauces, one of which the recipe was not posted online, but we'll be patient. You can amass the stuff. I'm pretty sure if you cook Thai food or Vietnamese food of any variety, you have the ingredients in the house. So, bada bing, bang, boom, that's what we're doing.
Fantastic.
What are you making?
Well, you see, I couldn't really make a paper drink.
Why?
Because liquid, when poured into paper, problematic. So, what I thought I'd do is revisit a couple of things that we had done. My favorite, generally, if I'm drinking and I just want to drink a spirit, my go-to spirit is always rye. I love rye whiskey. I love the sort of spiciness of that whiskey. So I thought, let's look at some rye today. But we're going to visit 2 things. One of the cocktails that we made.
We're going to drink it too, or we're just going to look at it?
No, we're going to look at it. That's all. It's all you get today. No, of course we're going to drink it. No, one of the things we made once before on the show was we made the classic cocktail of the... you know what I mean. I've lost the words, but I'll get there.
Is it old-fashioned?
No, it's not old-fashioned.
Oh, is it newfangled?
No, it's the White Russian.
Yes.
We made White Russians on one of our shows. So I thought, well, I've got rye. I love rye. There is a rye version of the White Russian called the Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Pete. So we're going to be making some Sneaky Petes. It's like a White Russian with some rye. We're going to try a couple variations on it. Also... one of the first things we did when I started doing the bar stuff in here, and I wanted to get a little fancier than I had been done, which is just pour this into this into this. We made bacon washed rye, which we still have some. So
that's how much we liked it.
So today we are going to use this bacon washed rye that we've had for about a year. I still love it. It's very good. But we are going to make something we've never done on the show. We're making shots.
Shots.
And the shot we're making, and is something I've been trying to do for a while, is a peanut butter and bacon shot.
Interesting.
So it's peanut butter and...
We're both using peanut butter tonight.
Peanut butter and bacon. And I thought, how could that not be just a great thing?
It's funny, though, that in honor of our anniversary show, we're doing shots for the first time.
First time.
Wow.
And Also, we have a full show again, just like we did last week. So we have Chef Duy-an is here.
Yay!
The amazing Butterscotch Blondie is here.
See?
Kingpin is here as well today.
Yes.
And I thought because it's our anniversary and this is who we started bringing music
Go back
with.
to the beginning.
We go back to the beginning, the very first music video we ever played on the show.
Ben Cardilli.
Ben Cardilli.
Yeah,
We're my
man.
friends. So it's going to be a fun show.
It
Plus, we
is.
got a couple other special things. In fact, one of the things we should mention is why we are dressed exactly the same.
Because we felt like, because I think it's adorable.
No, that's wrong. No, we talked about having merch
We talked about it.
for the 1 year anniversary, and we got the shirts in, and we've got a design done, but we didn't get time to put the
design on the shirts.
So-
we're moving if we haven't
Yes,
mentioned
we're
that,
moving,
and
but-
that's taking up a lot of
But we
headspace.
do have a design that will be available starting tomorrow on our store. This is the 1 year anniversary
limited edition.
merch that you should. Okay, we're gonna go over that way because he's gonna come up there. Wait, I gotta get the
you
glass.
do.
We're gonna bring him over here. So the guy's gonna come over here. Ready?
Okay,
Ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Our 1 year anniversary merch is. There we go. It's the Stir Crazy rock shirt, rock concert shirt.
The COVID tour.
The
t-shirt.
COVID tour. So on the front, you'll have the Stir Crazy Rock logo with the
Oven mitts.
oven mittens that turn into lightning bolts, with the little umlaut over the eye.
Yeah, because
Stir Crazy.
Yeah, it's Stir Crazy.
And then on the back, oh, he died. He went away. I'll bring him back. Hang on. Where is he? There he is. Now you son of a bitch. And on the back will be the COVID.
all the stops on the tour.
All the stops on the tour. So it'll name of every episode of the show. $30 on the Stir Crazy website, stircrazy.shop. They'll be there starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Giddy up.
Or if you want one tonight, let us know
Let
and
us
we'll
know, and
figure it out.
We'll sort it out while we're doing shots and drinking rye and figure it out.
Yeah, and they're
eating-
gonna be. This is the shirt, and it's actually
Yes.
a really, really nice shirt. I like the shirt a lot. It's
C'est
gonna be
très
on
beau.
the red and the black. I wanted to make a rock concert shirt so badly for us. I
Yeah.
just thought like AC/DC or a few different things inspired. Shall we go see what the people?
I think so. We got peeps and they're
We got
talking
people.
all
They're
sorts.
talking. Let's go talk to the peeps.
Talk to the peeps.
Hey peeps. Oh, who
Hi,
we got here?
peeps.
Graham is here. Hi,
Oh, my
Graham. How you
goodness.
doing,
Hi,
man? Misty wants. Give me that shirt. I love it. Two things. I have the misfortune of knowing that the White Russian, the drink, not some sort of spy, is responsible for my conception.
Fancy knowledge.
Not the one we're making.
Knowledge is power.
The one we're making was made very late. And what about the paper plane? The paper plane is, yes, it's fine. We could have made a paper plane, but I liked my rationalization better. But thank you for joining us, Graham. I'm glad you're
Hi,
here.
Graham. Hi, Audrey.
Audrey,
Christina.
Christina.
Bonne soirée, ma belle.
Bonsoirée. Audrey is
Your
here.
mom is here. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Mom.
DIY Muggle Guy is here.
It's gonna be a good show. Lots
Yeah.
of good people.
Good peeps.
Excellent, excellent. Just checking out a couple of things. I want to make sure these streams are going well. Oh, we're doing good today. Excellent. Everything is running.
I really feel like Spider-Man in the shirt.
You do look like Spider-Man.
I feel like Spider-Man.
You look well. You're more. You actually look like Mary Jane.
No, I feel like Spider-Man, and it always, whenever I say Spider-Man, I hear in my head Au Bal Masqué, and it says Spider-Man, and I feel like Spider-Man.
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 Mm-hmm.
Oui.
Fair.
Anybody who knows that reference, 10 cool points. So random.
I think you've played that for me. The Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man song?
Yes.
I used to play at the Wiggle.
Yeah, a lot.
Frenchie
Yeah,
and
Frenchie's
Judy and I used to have a good giggle about Au Bal Masqué, oé, oé.
Yes.
Oui.
Excellent.
Bon ben.
Oh my God.
En forme, les amis.
Oh, shall we start making some show parts happen?
We can make show parts happen.
Then let's do it.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. What are we?
Hi.
Shall we make a cocktail? We're gonna do a shot.
We're gonna do a shot.
We're doing some
Ça
shots.
commence bientôt à soir.
I'm gonna make 2 shots. Do we want just 2 shots, or do we need more than 2 shots
I think
each?
2 shots is fine.
One shot each.
1 shot, yes. I'm just gonna step away and put
You
hair
go.
away.
Step away.
Everybody saw that my hair has never been longer in its existence.
All right. So this shot we're making is called the peanut butter and bacon shot. Weirdly. that's at stake. So I don't need the spoon. Oh, actually, I do need the spoon. So this drink takes a little bit that you've got to prepare. As I said before, one of the things you're going to want to have is some bacon-washed rye. For those of you who didn't join us on that show, what is bacon-washed rye? This is basically rye whiskey that we have added bacon fat to. And since you can't just serve it like that because, again, with the whiskey, with the alcohol and the fat, they're going to separate. You don't want that, or you're going to get that sort of really gross, flat, fat texture in your mouth with it. So we want to be able to get the flavor of the bacon, but not have that fattiness to it. So what we did was we put the bacon fat into the rye. We froze it so that the rye, of course, won't freeze, but the bacon fat formed a nice hard part. We put a little hole in that, dumped the rye into a new glass. It no longer tasted greasy or of the fat. And we got this beautiful rye, bacon-infused rye. Normally you do it to a bourbon. I think it does work better with a bourbon. I think the rye's a little spicy for it, but I wanted to try it, and I like it. Now the other aspect...
And you don't know until you try.
Exactly. Now the other aspect to this is the peanut butter element, and this is actually peanut butter amaretto.
It's very naughty.
So basically...
It's very naughty.
I took a cup of amaretto, tablespoon of peanut butter, and again, depending on how peanut buttery, we wanted a little bit more peanut buttery, so I actually did about a tablespoon and a half. Put it in here, shook it up, and let it sit for about half an hour. Sorry, do you want to do that? There you go. Let it sit for about half an hour.
Just keep going now. They just like it takes them a second to rest again.
No problem with this. Let it sit for about half an hour, and then I strained it because I wanted to get any of those big chunks out. A smooth peanut butter. We're using Kraft peanut butter. Don't have to get fancy on this. In fact, the less oily the better, because then you run into that same problem you would get with that.
I forgot something.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks for
I'm
that.
glad I did. So those are the two ingredients in this, and the other thing, we're gonna add a little tiny bit of Canadian Beauty by adding some maple syrup. So to this, can you grab me the ice while you're there, my angel?
Absolutely.
So into this cocktail, we are going to put, since I'm making a couple, we're going to put a bar spoon per drink.
One of these for you.
Thank you very much.
One of these for me.
Into the glass.
And ingredients for that.
Oh yeah, if you grab me that, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Done and done.
I love maple syrup. Now, into this, we are going to put an ounce of our rye whiskey. And since I'm making two, we'll do it twice.
You know, normally on shows where I know we're going to drink a lot, I plan for like a stodgy, soak up the booze kind of recipe. And as I'm watching you make this, I'm like, we're having lettuce.
So this is, this stuff is fairly thick. You're thinking this like a Bailey's, that kind of a texture. So we're just going to go, and we want a half an ounce of this. So I'm just going to pour a full ounce just because I don't want to. Huh?
Because two.
Because two. That's a very fair statement. So when I do that.
I forgot about these.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a little rinse.
I did already.
Oh.
I washed them out completely.
Oh, it's the honeycombness of
It's
them.
the
Maybe
honeycomb,
think it
yeah.
was dirty.
And, oh, there we are. Beside me. And we're just going to top that up. Give this a bit of a shake. And it's time for... There we go. Now, take that, and we are going to pour ourselves 2 shots.
Oh là là. Ça fait un bon petit bout that I haven't done a shot.
Ooh, so close. I should have filtered that a little bit, but I don't care.
You know what? You fine.
There we are. So, yeah, normally you would want to filter that through if you don't want some ice chips. You're going to get a little bit of ice chips in there. There you are. This is the peanut butter and bacon. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot. Oh.
Oh la la.
Little touch. The last thing I'm going to do.
Oh, bacon salt.
We're going to garnish it with some bacon salt. If you don't have this, just sea salt will do. but I like the bacon salt because it's a little smokier. And it's, you don't want to get anything too big. This is nice because it's very small. There we are.
It's not gonna cause me to.
I love the bacon salt. There we go.
Chin.
Cheers.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year anniversary, everybody. Shot.
Shot.
Holy moly. Wow.
Oh, that's lethal because that's lethal. I could drink 12 of those.
Oh, that is got it's
shit. That's good.
That is really good. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't.
I think I can make a.
Can we squish another one? Oh, no, I have to like keep my wits about me.
All right. I tell you what. If we're good, I'll make us another one later on in the show. If we got time.
And I did get 1 little grain of salt, like
that is the grain of salt, but that, and I think the pork salt, which I want to thank your sister for getting me.
No, it's like stuck back here, like to my vocal cord. I have like 1 little grain of bacon salt. Oh, really? On one hand, it might be the gift that keeps on giving all night.
Oh, that is a beautiful flavor. Because again, it's you definitely get the peanut butter in it.
Oh yeah.
You definitely get the bacon.
Oh no, that was like sweet and salty.
Like
and
I know
savory.
you weren't crazy about this when we made it, but I think
that worked.
That worked.
Oh.
That's a beautiful shot.
Damn, that was good.
That's if you haven't tried that, if you have never fat washed an alcohol, this is a reason to try.
We'll make a video when we get to the new studio. Yeah. We'll make a video about it.
I got a question. I've got some info. I've got some details about all of that for later in the show too. Okay, cool. So we can talk about that. Because I'm very interested, but yes,
You're very interested? Okay.
Right, you want to take a sip? Well, there's a little bit in there. Hang on. Let me just a little watery. No.
It's probably better if it's a little watery.
There you go. Oh, that's good. It's really good.
I'll just leave that guy over there. You can sip on that.
Peanut butter amaretto is deceptively good. I was not expecting to like that as much. And I have been looking for a peanut butter drink for the show for a long time, and it's a very hard thing to find, I think, a peanut butter cocktail that doesn't seem ridiculous.
But also, like, I love bacon. Like, I love bacon, especially, like, considering I'm Jewish, I love bacon, like, an inordinate amount. Peanut butter I gave up.
Often you made for breakfast, just bacon.
Just bacon. I've traveled with my mother before where there's been like a buffet and I'll come back to the table and I have like 2 pieces of fruit and like 3 strips of bacon and she's like, really? And I'm like, yep, that's all I want. But peanut butter I gave up on a while ago. It was like too much and like I didn't love it so much and I'm like rediscovering peanut butter, but like that shot is perfect.
Yeah, it's savory, it's sweet, it's got that peanut. You have to like peanut butter, I will say that. You have to like peanut butter, and there's a lot of people who don't like peanut butter. And I get it's a very unique flavor. But if you like
heavy normally, but the shot isn't heavy.
The shot doesn't feel heavy.
That's why I stopped eating it, because I found like peanut butter toast or what, it was like too much. It was like in your mouth, and like I didn't like it. And
well, I thought the especially the amaretto peanut butter concoction isn't a thin. It's Bailey's. It's got some viscosity to it. Yeah, and I'm surprised by how light it ends up coming out.
But I also, when you asked me to taste it the other day when you made it, I found it very amaretto-y, and sometimes I'm in the mood for that.
That's when I added the more.
And sometimes I'm not in the mood for that, but it balanced, like with the bacon washed, like it all balanced. Like
I'm almost wondering
that's
too,
a damn fine cocktail.
If it would be interesting, because I love it with amaretto, but with the frangelico, the hazelnut aspect to it, whether or not a peanut butter frangelico would be even better.
Well, soon we will have enough space to make all sorts of concoctions and store them. So.
All right, that is the first cocktail today. We're gonna. Oh, it's delicious. We'll see if we can make another one in, but we have another cocktail that we're gonna do later on. But that is one of my favorite things. 1 year, and that's maybe one of my favorites.
People want to see us get drunk tonight, anyway.
One of my favorite drinks we've made.
Right.
It's excellent.
Right.
All right, shall we ask them a question?
We can ask them a question.
All right, this was a bit interesting one to ask questions because they kind of need to be about us.
Do they kind of need to be about us?
They do kind of need to be about us.
Not
the show's about us.
Not about everybody's year in quarantine.
Well, I didn't want to do that because I think we've all had that conversation 1,000 times.
We have. That's fair.
So I just thought this one, the first thing is very simple, and I think I want to know what you have to say about this. What has been your favorite part of the Stir Crazy Sanka set? Like we've added a few. What has been your favorite part of the show?
Oh my god!
I mean, there's so many things.
So many.
It's all so good.
No, I don't. And ironically, I wouldn't say it's all so good. Like I think, like I'm gonna give you a top 10. We've learned a lot. Top 10? Like we've learned a lot.
Okay.
Like from where we started to where we are.
I'm talking about specifically the live show though.
The people, like being able to still do a show. You and I both host shows or hosted back in the day, and hopefully we will ride again. But hosted shows live, and part of what we've often discussed is the magic that happens live and the fact that you can interact with the audience and this and that. And I think our numbers have done this, which I think is normal. Also, our efforts have done this, depending on where we've been during the pandemic. But like, we've got some hardcore people, most of whom are with us tonight, who have like stuck with it, who are live with us, and who get to interact. So I think the live aspect, like still being able to do this live. Sometimes, unfortunately, because I don't handle the tech and you do, the unpredictability of the tech, I can see why that's a pain in the
it's a pain in the butt.
behind.
But it's a learning process. And again, until a year ago, I had never done this.
So when I said I wanted a top 10, I think we've learned a lot, is my also thing. We get to still interact with people. We've done a couple of Zoom holiday things where we actually do physically see people. You know, we've got a minor for the moment, but ever growing every day. And thank you for that catering business.
But again, I just said about the Sanka set.
But the Sanka set has been a jump off point for so much stuff that I think is awesome.
I couldn't figure out who was the minor we had.
No.
That's an odd thing to say during COVID.
I see. You went towards age, and I went in my mind towards university. But but
I was assuming either age or occupation.
Oh, minor.
Oh my darling,
my darling. We should probably.
What was that guy? Oh my darling Clementine. What was he doing?
You're lost.
What was his job? Did he have a job? Was it about his job?
Singing. He was just there to sing.
Anyways, you got a top 10 and we're at 3.
Okay. No, I don't really have a top 10, but I think getting to do this with you is also on the list.
I always love performing with you.
Getting to explore, like, as much as I hate when you ask me questions I can't answer when we're live, because that makes me feel kind of silly, given that we have a cooking show. It's forced me to go and explore things, and I don't know. I've had a really good time, but I think my favorite part of the Sanka set has been that we've managed to still be able to entertain live from our house, which is
fascinating.
Okay. And that these lovely people continue to tune in. That's my favorite part. You?
Cool. Me.
You're your favorite?
I'm my favorite part of the show. No, I agree wholeheartedly with everything you said. I love the fact that we have people that come back regularly. The fact that you guys come back on a regular basis. We've had people come in and out, but we've had people come back, and we've had not only people we've known before, but we've had people who popped in and out of our Twitch stream and what's happened in there, and it's fascinating. This excuse me, this process of live streaming and what it really is, which like I say, I had dabbled in, I'd played around with, but I never really took it seriously until the past year.
I never go live because I don't think my face looks good.
But then it led me to a whole new level of tech aspects and creativity that I'd never had to.
You done good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Also, our promos. I miss our promos.
I want to do our.
We'll be back to promos.
When we go to the new place, I want to do promos and more sketch. So we go to like a top pony.
I think I just made like a.
You like the bad guys in Watchmen.
I'm leaving it. I like it.
Cool. So that's for me. Shall we check what the people said?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
I apologize.
No, that's why I said it's fine. It's okay. Let's go see what the people have to say. Oh, there's lots of information.
So many
what's going
paragraphs.
on here? Oh, there's some. I think that repeat on.
Oh, you're both funny when you're drunk. Bahaha. Thanks.
I've enjoyed everything, the banter, the cooking, the drinks, but I think I really like listening to things fried. A fish from last week. That fish from last week
fish was epic.
Possibly one of the best things we've cooked on that show.
It was epic.
It was really good. Still not over the fish. I also love watching you peeps taste the food because sometimes you love it and other times it's not so good. That's fair. That is true. Audrey, the fact that no matter what happened, we had something to do on Thursday night. That's true.
Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you, Ruby Rose, for our birthday.
And for your support.
That's nice. Audrey, it was awesome to get to have a certain feeling of normalness. Well, that's...
Sorry, that's
people have never said that about me.
Yeah,
that I would
approve
of any level of
we make
normalness.
anyone feel normal, but...
For me, I have enjoyed all the talent, the exchange, and the bant. I'm going to go with her.
You forgot the ER.
Bant.
Mo. Bants. But we got you. We speak.
Oh, there it is. To go, but in particular, C and B with family. Thank you. Rose. Kingpin. Well,
Kingpin is the shit. I mean,
Kingpin is the shit in so many ways.
But y'all are the shit, and
everybody.
And we've had 2 seasons of sexy ladies who've been the shit. The support that we've gotten, not just from people who tune in.
We've managed to have live music or music every week.
Music every week from friends of ours who, unfortunately, because we haven't monetized yet, they're not getting paid. They just support us and we support them. Yep. Like the level of community in a time where it's very hard to be with your, maybe I was strategically trying to look thinner or something, but the level of community in a time where we can't be together has really blown me away. It's impressive, and I thank you very much. It means a lot. It really a lot. Like, it's cool.
One of the other big things that I love about the show myself is getting to eat. Shall we?
We shall. What am I doing first? Oh, chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, chicken. Oh, chicken.
I can do this. Look how easy this is going to be. All right. Friends.
You do that. I'm gonna step off for a quick second.
When you come back from stepping off...
Oh, let me put your thing up?
2 things. When you come back from stepping off, could you pass me the chicken that's still in the fridge?
Oh, I can get it right this second. The chicken. Oh.
Hi, guys.
Not the strawberries, right?
You don't need to make these with chicken. In fact, this is like a very good vegan dish if you're hungry and angry and want to be vegan. I'm gonna get so much shit one day for all of my slagging off vegans, but I just don't understand.
You're slagging off vegans.
I just don't understand how people could be happy without cheese or eggs. But
some people are allergic to both.
This is fair, and they're not happy about it. Other people make oh yeah, it did separate, but you know what?
It's fine.
Still tastes good.
It tastes great.
So this week for Stir Crazy Kitchen, I made schnitzel, and I happen to have 2 pieces that I pounded out, so it's super thin, left in the fridge. And I thought, why don't I use this as part of our food tonight? In this pan, or this pot, pardon me, it's all going to go piton tonight. You guys know that, right? I have got some water. And I also have some mirin, because what we're going to do is we're going to boil
Helen Mirren?
I don't have Helen Mirren.
Oh.
That's
my favorite brand.
She was too expensive. So I just have regular mirin. I'm putting it in my water. Why are you doing this, El Diablo? I'm doing it because instead of stir frying or sauteing or whatever this chicken, we're just going to boil it like an old Jewish lady would. I have my little induction thing over here. You don't need to watch water boil, so I'm just going to put this over here. Boop, 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 boop. Boil. I have a boil button. That's how freaking spoiled I am. Now, because it's schnitzel, I'm lucky enough to have it on its own salmonella-proof piece of saran. And I'm just going to give this chicken...
Salmonella-proof?
Well, it's because I'm not putting the raw chicken directly down on the...
wood.
On our wood cutting board. Actually, it's not salmonella-proof. It's just wash-proof for right now because I don't want to be doing that. but I do want to wash my hands. If you could just pass me the salt and the pepper, please.
The salt and the pepper.
Yes, that would
I
be.
can do exactly those things. We have the. I refilled the
Cambodian Kampa pepper.
Cambodian Kampa.
They never.
Oh, you know who we haven't said hi to? Quickly, I just want to jump over here and say hi, everybody.
Mr. Ling.
It's Mr. Ling.
Hi,
Mr. Ling. Hi, everybody.
If you don't know about
I'm
Mr. Ling,
fine.
we'll be happy to tell you about Mr. Ling.
Yeah, if you don't know who Mr. Ling is, what's wrong with you?
What are you even doing?
Do you even lift, bro?
Do you even Ling, bro?
I'm getting you the salt. Is
It's
right here.
there. Thank you.
And I thought because it's our anniversary, I'm going to take some pictures of you while you cook.
Oh, that sounds like a fun thing.
Yeah. This is the camera that was that broke the show.
Well, it's good that you still get to use it in some capacity on the show. So I'm just putting a little salt and pepper on this chicken. We're not doing
let me just
anything crazy.
quickly also go overhead
We're
here.
gonna stick this away because we
And
like to
we'll bring
reuse
up the recipe
our chicken bags.
for here we are, rice paper roll.
So again, what I was saying before, because I'm already I haven't eaten so much. I ate some minestrone earlier today, and I've now had 2 cocktails and a shot. So giddy up! It's gonna be fun. Cheers. You don't need to use chicken at all. You don't need to use. Ironically, this is the one recipe that I'm making 1 year in where, other than the actual rice paper wrapper itself, you don't need to use any of the things I'm using tonight. I don't have cabbage, for example. People like to use cabbage. I don't have daikon. You can use daikon if you want.
They're very liberal kind
They're
of thing.
so easy peasy lemon squeezy, and that's what makes them awesome and versatile. Also, it's the paper anniversary, so
It is the paper anniversary.
Paper food. Giddy. So we're just gonna boil that, which is happening slowly but surely.
There you go.
And you're gonna see.
What goes on here?
It doesn't. I could have.
Oh, that froze on us. Oh, there it is.
Did
No,
it?
no, it's not. It's good. There, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I'm just looking at the size of this pan.
I brought
and
this camera out and it made everything shut down.
And I'm like, I could have probably used a bigger stock pot, but whatever. Use what you got, and this is what I grabbed.
Oh,
so.
Donata's here. Hello,
Hi,
Donata. It's nice to see you.
Chin, chin.
And for those of you who are just checked in and you just got here, why are we wearing the same shirt? Because we have new anniversary
Marchandise.
This is the new merch for
the
the anniversary. I'm just going to quickly do.
That's our COVID tour.
It's our COVID
Merchiversary.
tour merchandise.
I did say tongs, but I'll take
Oh,
a
you
fork.
said tongs.
It's fine. I'll take a fork.
Um,
We're going to stick that
so
in there.
there we have that. $30. It's the Stir Crazy Rock shirt. On this one here, as you see us wearing, the Stir Crazy logo with the oven mitts that turn into lightning bolts.
It's the rock and roll oven mitts.
And on the back, every episode for the past year. So there we go.
So as much
These are
as
sexy.
again, I'm such an Ashkenazi Jew / Irish person that boiled chicken sounds like such a thing that my father used to eat. I just want boiled chicken. Boiled
Singaporean
chicken.
boiled chicken is genius.
I always thought it was just an old Jewish lady man thing to do, but it's not. And this is so easy. It's so quick. And guess what? We're not frying.
Nope.
There's no oil. The reason I put the mirin in the water is to at least flavor the chicken a little bit in a kind of Asian flavory. And I know when I say that, that's a very blanket statement. Yeah. But mirin is kind of ubiquitous.
But can I ask you a question on that too?
Yeah.
Because in the end run, I think theoretically every cooking method has its benefits and can be done as long as it's done well. Your food is seasoned. Shouldn't it still always turn out? In the end run, I'm not saying you want to boil everything, but I'm saying you can boil something. You just gotta understand how boiling something affects the food.
Yeah, okay,
still season it properly, blah, blah, blah.
Ding, ding, ding. I think the misconception with boiling stuff is that most people who make boiled food, there's not a
They don't season it enough. You may have to
I think of boiled cabbage or boiled beef, And I think of like people who don't know how to cook so well or how to season the water or whatever, which is why, again, we put mirin in so that there's a little flavor. You can put soy sauce in there. It's not Helen Mirren. She's alive and well and not in my pot.
She smokes a lot of pot.
She might.
She does.
She's cool.
She's awesome. She was in Caligula. You know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. She was like the second lead in Caligula.
So even at this, I don't even think I needed as much pepper as I put on, but you know, I'll pretend that
it's going to add flavor.
I'll pretend that it's fine because I didn't salt or pepper the other side, so it's like it's fine.
It's a little, I would put the overhead, but it's a little far back, so I can't.
It's far back and it's super steamy, and that's never good for the camera either. But it's boiling. If you could reach to your left.
I can't go. Yep.
Into the drawer.
Choose a drawer.
The one that
what
has
do you want?
the meat thermometer.
What do you just
the one that has the meat thermometer. Your chicken wants to be at least 165 degrees on the inside. Let's take a little look-ski.
Here we go.
She be illin', my friends.
Oh, she's bang on, isn't she?
She's bang on. She's
160. Ooh, 160.
All right, we're gonna throw her back in for a minute.
The other one's a little bigger, isn't it? So it might need a little
I'm
longer.
just gonna leave this one extra minute.
What are we at? Where are
This, by the way, I understand that we have vegetarians with us, and that's fine. You might not need this, but if you cook meat, this is not an expensive thing to have.
You need it.
It's a good thing to make sure, like when I make my schnitzel for la gente, the people, I always check because my biggest nightmare would be to poison someone with chicken. So I always just check the temperature before I'm sure that it's done.
Yep.
It takes a fraction of a second and can be the difference between salmonella poisoning and not. It's worth it. This is a worthwhile kitchen gadget.
Cool. I'm gonna push this because we're supposed to. We're here, but we're supposed to be here. While you're doing that, we have for a year after Chef duy-an. Chef duy-an was our first person to join us on the show, but our second performer to join us was Galadriel Caress as our very first sexy woman who eats food for 1 minute.
Y'alls.
And when we hit our second season, we put in a different. And I love this.
We put in a different.
When we
Was
tried to
that
come
your
up,
sentence?
what
We
this,
put in a different.
we put in a different.
What is
That's all-
one different?
I think that makes sense. But I think when we first started talking about what this show is supposed to be about, this was one of the first ideas that we came up with. Was that it's 165? Oh, you're bang on. You're bang on.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you're
it's
good. You're good.
169. That one's 170.
Well, that's the thicker piece.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. It's 180.
And we wanted to bring this element, and it's been so much fun. And so, how could we have an anniversary show without having a sexy woman who eats food?
For 1 minute.
Oh, I hit the wrong buttons.
For what?
Oh, yeah, I do this. Oh, I didn't go back. I didn't go back. Yay!
Butterscotch Blondie.
I don't know why that's not going back. All right, Butterscotch Blondie. She had a little heart at the end. That was lovely.
She's magical.
She is magical. Oh, and she was having cake, and she didn't give us any. It's terrible.
Okay. I still have a plate here.
I want to show everybody what you're doing here.
I'm just pulling the chicken apart.
You're pulling some chicken apart.
Pulling a chicken.
You get a good chicken pull going there.
Yeah, just.
Speaking of a good chicken pull.
Is it time for Chef Duy-an?
It's time for Chef Duy-an. I'm going to put this in my ear.
You can put
this
the other
by me saying this is giving him enough time to go across his apartment. I'm going to put that in your ear.
Very intimate.
Sexy,
That's
very
so
sexy.
intimate. It's so weird when someone sticks an earbud in your ear.
Wonderful.
It's very strange.
Love it. So I want to make sure that those are working. Yeah, those are good.
Some are.
Oh yeah. So the very first. I love our sexy woman. Having Butterscotch and Galadriel before that. It was such a fun little add-on, and since we came from the burlesque world, it was nice to have sort of that burlesque tie. But what I love about Chef Duy-an is really before this, not the most prolific performer.
But you know, he has maybe overtaken certain other people in their infamy.
I don't think that's true, but I'm going to say
in
certain circles.
I like to start fights.
So, without further many dudes.
No more dudes, but Chef Duy-an!
Chef Duy-an! No. Hey, Chef Duy-an, are you there?
Oh, it's alien Chef Duy-an.
How are you?
Say no to Daleks. That's what you sound like right now. Hold on one moment, please.
I think you sound like a Dalek.
You do sound like a Dalek. Hold on.
We figured out what the problem is. It's Bluetooth headphones.
Oh. Sure.
Yeah, you're a Dalek now. I'm gonna call you right back.
Momento, por favor. Also, while we're calling back, oh my goodness,
he's so upset.
While we're doing this, because we are running a little behind schedule, and it's probably only going to get worse because booze. I'm gonna boil some shrimp. I have some peeled. Oh no, they're not peeled. Haha, surprises for me. Oops. We're going to peel some shrimp while we talk to Chef Duy-an. And I'm just going to boil these as well. And this is not going to take very long. I'm just making sure we have all the ingredients for no matter how you choose to do your spring rolls. Or your summer rolls. Or your Vietnamese spring rolls. However you want to call them. We're just going to cook these guys super quick. Has anyone ever noticed how much fun the Skype song is?
The Skype song is way better than the Zoom song.
I didn't ever notice that there's a Zoom song. There's no Zoom song.
Better.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. It always makes me think I'm under the sea.
Don't know what's going on with Chef Duy-an here. Chef Duy-an.
Chef Duy-an disappeared.
He's angry. He's angry that he didn't.
He's mad. He walked away with his little hat, and now we can't get him back.
All right.
He hates us. It's over. He waited till the 1-year anniversary to divorce us. So I'm just pulling the tails off these guys and taking their shells off. I may or may not get super retentive and take the vein out. I like to do that when I'm not being watched. Because it also, again, seafood sometimes makes me a bit nauseous when I'm cleaning it. It's weird, right? I love to eat it, but like, ooh, I don't like to clean it. But then again, I love to live in my house, and I don't really love to clean that either, so... So yeah, it's lucky that I forgot this little... Boil, my friend, boil, boil. Thank you. Dan thinks this machine is very smart. I disagree.
Okay, what's going on?
All right.
There we go.
All right, we got him back. Just in time, or almost.
You talk to them. You keep talking.
I'm still talking. I got 2 more shrimps to nudify over here, or to violate, depending on what level of animal rights we're talking about. And yeah, there we go. Those guys are done. Or those shrimps are done. Didn't mean to genderize them.
The shrimps are done?
Those shrimps are done. And because I am so in tune with who I am as a human, I'm just going to reach in here and pull out that vein because I can't.
There we go.
Can I have
Now it's fine right there. Like this.
No, I don't even want one that's gonna be on your shoulder if it's gonna have shrimp veins in it. We have different attitudes about stuff like that. Yeah, we're just gonna boil these. They don't take long. If you've never cooked a shrimp before,
I see you.
no
face
big whoop.
now. He's gonna come back in 2 seconds.
Oh, he's coming back.
Ah, there we have it. He's back here.
There he is.
Here we go. One more time.
For Chef
It's Chef
Duy-an!
Duy-an. Yay! Oh, you have a little thing.
I like your little thing.
And you got the same shirt
And
we
a
did.
hat.
How did you get this shirt?
Shauna dropped it to me. She came and dropped food.
Oh, that was...
Thank you, by the way. It's very good.
You're very welcome. I don't remember doing that.
How
Really?
are you,
Oh,
Chef
you
Duy-an?
You have a few shots, so it will come back to you.
Okay.
How are you, Chef Duy-an?
I'm good. 1 year.
Excellent.
1 year.
1 year.
Of tech support. 1
What's
year.
been your favorite part of the show, Chef Duy-an?
All the lag. All the lag.
You can go to hell.
All right, but yeah, it's been a fun adventure. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would.
I like it.
Excellent.
It's fun to do, and I'm very glad that you joined in on it with us because I think you're a fantastic add-on to the show.
I concur with Dan's concurrence.
Excellent. So for this week, I mean, I had to do something special, right?
Something
Can't
special that couldn't possibly be limited to gelatin products, right?
Not just gelatin product. I can't just show up and just put a pouch of Jello and fucking do Jello
No,
again.
ridiculous. Who would think that?
That would be ridiculous. So this is why I'm not doing it. This week I'm doing something special, something that has never been done yet on the show.
Like?
And
Is it
I'm gonna
PCP?
no, it's not PCP. That's for year 2. No, I'm gonna take
Fair.
2 different flavor of Jello
Two different
and
Jellos.
mix them together.
Ooh,
That has never been done.
custom
one?
Jello.
Which one?
It's gonna be lime Jello
Yes.
and raspberry.
Ooh, yummy.
Limesberry.
Yummy. Limesberry. So let's try that. I'm curious. Never been attempted before. Not something I did in my personal time.
Yes.
So
Oh, this wasn't one of your training courses on how to be a better Jello master?
it was not part of the training.
Oh.
Actually, I believe they recommend not doing that. But yeah, let's go crazy. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the lime stuff in the bowl.
Lime. What was that?
Lime
I missed
stuff.
the technical term.
Lime.
Lime stuff. Okay, of course.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put the rest stuff in there. There we go. Then we can mix it up together. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of fume coming in. Very good.
Yeah.
Short it, man. Get high on Jello powder.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
never get
It's
high
what
on
the
your own
people
supply.
want.
That's the first rule.
Never. Oh, I do get high on my own supply. All right.
You
Now
don't
what
have
I'm
a
going to need
supply.
is 2 cups of hot water.
2 cups of hot water. Wow. It's almost like twice what you had originally told us.
Crazy, right? I'm going all in tonight.
You're crazy, man.
I know. I'm trying. So I'm going to take 2 cups of hot water. Add
Cups
it.
of hot water.
Sure. Then we're going to shake shit up till all the powder is dissolved.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a very red color. I feel like color-wise, I think raspberry took over lime. But flavor-wise, I think there's going to be
the Jello Wars.
yeah.
What is your favorite flavor of Jello?
Raspberry blue Jello.
The blue raspberry. What is? Now I'm just gonna go on a limb here. What the hell is a blue raspberry? I've looked at many raspberries in my life. I grew up in a place that is like a raspberry capital of Canada.
You've never seen a blue raspberry?
Never seen one.
I think it's exclusive to Jello. I think like that's part of their like.
No, but like, isn't blue Gatorade kind of blue raspberry flavor too, Jean Stu? But
Yeah, I
What
think
about blue freezies?
but I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. Like I haven't seen raspberry blue like fruits in the world.
So I thought at least if you had some sort of expertise, it would be in this, but you don't even have that.
Jello don't answer me. I ask them questions. I ask them all the time. I don't know why. I feel like maybe they think I'm kidding or something. I'm not serious.
You're
I guess
creeping
my
up on their business.
1 year of Jello credibility is not enough for them to answer. So yeah, those questions I really would love to know, but
I think you need to.
Yeah.
We'll start an
Twitter.
online petition.
Yeah, answer me, Jello. I'm not even asking for free stuff. Like I'm glad to pay for your product. Just answer my question. Anyway, so once the powder is diluted in the hot water, you're gonna add 2 cups of cold water, and we're gonna mix it up for a minute.
You don't go with the ice cube method, eh?
I'm not a huge ice cube method. I like the classic original.
You're OG, right?
I'm OG. I'm OG on my practice. In the practice
it's OJ.
Oh, sorry,
He's OJ. He's OJ.
The glove don't fit. You're full of shit, right? All right. So once the Jello is mixed, put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes to 4 hours.
All right.
And we're gonna taste it.
Well, we'll be back in 4 minutes or 10 hours, but you have to guess which.
All right.
Giddy up. Thanks, Chef Diane.
Thanks, Chef Diane.
Love your hat. Yay.
Oh, here, I'm going to take that out of your ear.
Please.
Slowly.
Ooh.
I made you go with that. So, what do you have there? I'm going to, because this is in the way, I'm going to push that a little bit.
You want me to push this back a little?
No, I want that to stay where it was, but
right.
this was blocking the shot. And I'm going to go overhead so people can see what you're doing here.
So because shrimp honestly takes all of like 4 seconds to cook, we got these beauties ready for later. I'm just going to butterfly them.
You're going to butterfly. You were actually bisecting
Well, I'm
them.
bisecting them, pardon me, but same, but different.
No.
Yeah, same.
They don't look like butterflies. That's how you can tell.
Well, if I kept it
I mean, if
together,
that's how you,
but
wait
if
a minute, what do you do to butterfly?
So wait, if I kept it together and did that,
That's butterfly.
butterflied, yeah, fine. So I'm bisecting my butterflies.
I've never seen you around butterflies, so I don't know if maybe that's what you do to butterflies when you see them.
No.
Do you cut butterflies?
No. How many spiders have you seen me like chase after and put outside our house because I don't want them in the house, but I don't want to kill them?
3.
I do not.
The rest you freak out about.
No, that is the biggest lie you've ever told.
No.
All right, that's.
I'm the most interesting part of the show. It's the biggest lie.
All right, that you know what? I'll give you that. So yeah, I'm just cutting these dudes in half just because I think they'll be easier to work with. If you want to leave them full size, go for it. Keep in mind though that we're making like a spring rolls, so we don't want genre
thickness.
Like we don't want like a huge. There's a reason I went with this size prawn or shrimp or crevette or whatever you want to call it because you don't want it bulky, you know. And because we're not dicing this, we're not making like a Chinese egg roll. We're not making like a filling. We're just gonna put this William Nilliam in our rice paper. You know, that's why I'm taking them down by half. And there you go.
That's true. That's very good.
We got shrimp. We got chicken.
We're going to be making some...
We're going to make some... Things are going to happen.
This will be really good. You having fun so far?
I am. Are you?
One more time. Yes, I am. One more time for people who aren't. If you haven't seen it, this is... you have the opportunity to buy the merch. The Stir Crazy rock concert shirt.
Rock concert shirt.
Stir Crazy with a lightning bolt.
You forgot you have another button tonight, eh?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot this last week. Now, when we started, I started this for what? I started for Seeing Red.
Seeing Red.
Where I put the red filter so people could see red. And then for the Beatles one, I had my little Beatles thing where I had
the Blue Meanie.
The Blue Meanie showed up. And I did one for Pub, and I totally forgot to push the button. And until you reminded me right now.
I know, I was just thinking, wait, we can't forget 2 weeks in a row.
So here is, this is actually last week's. So
but it's now for the anniversary show.
It's for the anniversary.
Special
so this is
for you.
You got to stand up. You're going to stand up tall because now, look, you manage a bar. Oh, wipe the. Oh, there's a dart game going on. Oh no, Duck. Now, oh no. So that's a fun thing that happens. That's a fun thing that happens.
Yeah, twice. I'm just gonna put these guys.
You put that there.
These guys are gonna go in a bowl. One's gonna go in my mouth because I really didn't eat enough today.
All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that too. That's fantastic. Would you like to hear some music?
I would love to hear some music, and I know who our music is, so I would like doubly love to hear some music.
When we first started this show, we started trying to figure out what we were. I mean, again, if you go back and watch, because you can go to YouTube and watch all of the episodes, because they're finally all up on YouTube.
Or like if you're bored, you could just play them and mute them and get our viewership. Yeah, that's fun.
That's fun if you want to.
If you want.
But there's a lot. Again, there's a lot of hours there. And what I still like is the very first one. We didn't have. We just pushed a button and we were live. You know, I think that was our funny. That was okay. Guess we're live now. But when we started this, it was we talked about we wanted to have other things on, and one day, on a brilliant performer that I know just posted something. We didn't even know we wanted to have him, and then we put this online and went, "Oh, that has to be on the show." That was the first piece of music we put on the show,
and it changed the direction of Stir Crazy to a certain degree. So,
made it better.
Why wouldn't we bring him back for this anniversary celebration?
This is the very first piece of music we ever played on Stir Crazy.
Enjoy.
Are robot friends. All my friends are robot friends. Just me and my robot friends. Square heats while the oblong blends. I'll never be lonely when I'm surrounded by my new robot friends. I knew some people, now they all live in my phone. Not what it seems, oh man, I never feel alone. Got my buddies all around me, some are plastic, some are chrome. And they're always down to party, long as we keep it at home. They sip the juice, I'm sipping gin. We getting loose, because we're friends. See, they all have things to offer, some are showers, some are poppers. When it comes to thinking crew, I've always been a clever shopper. No, it's just me and my robot friends. Square heats while the oblong blends. I'll never be lonely when I'm surrounded by my new robot friends. Let me tell you about this one guy that I know. He goes by the Eastern name of Nintendo. He likes to play, he lets me win. He's into games. Is that a sin? I don't think so, baby. Tommy Trimmer, he just wants to see my face. Doesn't like it when my beard gets in the way. Envy Prince, Betty toasts, Sony spins. You heard the boast, get this party started. Just me and my robot friends. Square heats while the oblong blends. I'll never be lonely when I'm surrounded by my new robot friends. So polite, out of sight. Turn them on. Let's have fun. Just me and my robot friends. Square heats while the oblong blends. I'll never be lonely when I'm surrounded by my new robot friends. Nice and clean, my new robot friends. What a dream, my new robot friends. I'll never be lonely when I'm surrounded by my new robot friends.
Bernardini!
Oh my god, that song.
I love that song.
I love that song.
Fun.
It's
I like all
so
of his
clever,
music,
but he's such a clever bloke.
He's a very smart man. It's one of the reasons why him and I sort of got to be friends in the first place. Is that I think he was the first comedian I ever had on the Old Fashioned show, and he was one of the first comedians I really felt fit and understood the vibe of not just doing straight.
Yeah, he's got like an old soul a little
So
bit.
it's good. It's fun, and he is so good. Ben Cardilli.
His album, The Great Indoors, is available wherever you purchase music online.
iTunes, the Spotify's.
Go show Ben Cardilli some love.
Yeah. All of our people who have, I think, if you haven't personally texted or called Chef Duy-an, please do. He loves that. He loves that.
He loves it.
So what are you doing now?
I'm going to make some sauce.
Some sauce?
I'm making two
What
different...
kind of... Two sauces?
Deux sauce.
Deux sauce?
Deux sauce. Okay, the first sauce I'm making is a peanut butter dipping sauce. So I've got my craft...
I'm going to go...
My PB
overhead.
over here.
Here we go. We're overhead now.
I got my PB.
Your PB.
And we've got about a tablespoon of this. Watch my fingers get super covered in peanut butter. Giddy up. So that's that. Can I have a little spoon, please?
You have a little spoon?
Or like a spoon.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a reggie spoon. Like a spoon. Dankeschön. So we've got some peanut butter in here.
Peanut butters.
And again, like, I like the peanut butter flavor, so I'll go with like a bigger tablespoon of peanut butter. And yes, I'm using my fingers. You can get mad, but also know...
It's also our place, so we're allowed to
also know that I am cooking for Dan and I, who share dreams.
She's cooking for two.
So yeah, we got some hoisin. We're going to throw 2 tablespoons of hoisin in here.
Hoisin, my favorite sauce.
I know that about
That
you.
is my absolute favorite sauce there is. I cannot get enough hoisin. You can keep your ketchup. You can keep your barbecue. Hoisin.
I feel that way about mayonnaise. So funny. I'm such a white lady with like not white lady spice.
You're a white lady with not white lady spice?
Yeah.
What is white lady spice?
Well, like, no, white ladies
Like,
don't
mean the
like,
level
no,
of heat?
white ladies don't have spice. That was my point. White ladies have mayo, but like, I like a little spice. Is that mine or yours?
That one's mine. I just poured that.
I just had one as well. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Sorry.
We got peanut butter. We got hoisin. Can I have a
Nope.
Thank you. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
We're gonna put about a
I'm sorry.
No. No, please can I have this such a sweet. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of lime juice in here. So give that a squeeze.
Squiz?
A squeeze.
You're squizzing your lime juice?
Squeeze some lime. Gonna go with that. I have, believe it or not, and I was surprised to see this as an ingredient, but here we go. Oops, all over the floor. 1/3 of a cup of milk.
Oh, I've never put milk in my peanut butter sauce.
I have a garlic clove.
I've kept them really simple.
And as is your right, because you are the master blaster of your own kitchen disaster, as I am evidenced every week. Where you want me to stir with
Is that what you want?
No, I was actually just going to stick my dirty spoon in here. This is chili sauce. Put a tiny bit of that in there.
There, you're up here.
Oops, I'm up there. They can see me.
Oh, I thought you wanted that. Never mind.
No.
I always stir with chopsticks.
I know you do, because you are a more cultured human than I am.
I don't think that's what it is.
I use a Western-style fork.
Western style? What makes it Western?
Well, because it's not a chopstick.
From the Old West?
Yeah, it's from my forks come all the way from the Alamo.
From the Alamo?
Yeah.
Jimmy Alamo?
Yeah, and the Drifters.
Jimmy Alamo and the Drifters are a great band. They're number 2 hit. Hey, get out of my car.
Give me some chopsticks
and
give me some chopsticks.
blow me.
Oh, what time? It took until 6:00 something for it to go a little bit sideways. I'm proud of us.
We're only 50% in the show.
All right.
How was it? How was it?
That, my friends.
Oh, that's a good peanut sauce.
That is a good peanut sauce. You can
don't
use.
mind it. I find the milk thinned it a little bit. I like mine a little more peanutty.
Well, we
but
can
that's
add.
not bad.
We
That's
can
not
add
bad.
some, but I think because of what we're making tonight, a little bit thinner works.
Yeah.
You
for
could
sure.
also, if you're lactose or whatever, you can use water in place of the milk I just used.
If you're lactose intolerant, you should say
Right,
not
well,
if. Because
like-
if you're lactose and you're watching this, you've advanced
You know what I mean.
Like-
All right, so there's our peanut sauce.
peanut sauce.
That's the thing.
What's
that
the
we
other
did.
sauce you're making?
I'm just gonna make like I know duy-an might get upset with me. I'm gonna call it, for lack of a more whatever, a Vietnamese dipping sauce, like more of a fish sauce based.
Well, don't dip Chef duy-an in it.
Well, I'm not gonna dip Chef duy-an unless he wants, and then I am down to clown.
See what's in it. He might like it.
So
He's
I'm
got a
just-
very distinct palate.
He does indeed.
It's Jello. It's
Jello,
lime and
Corona with a shot of vodka in it, and
no, it was vodka with a shot of Corona.
in it, or was it a quarter cup of vodka with
No,
a
it wasn't
bottle of
quarter
Corona?
cup. It was 4 cups.
I've got a quarter cup and
Not
some
4
fish
cups.
sauce, and we're gonna get some. I love fish sauce as
Fish
a
sauce.
condiment.
You put in
It's,
quarter cup of fish sauce?
Yep.
Wow.
it's a fish sauce based dipping sauce. So
Mm.
we got
I like a good fish sauce.
le sauce de poisson. On a ça.
The squid brand is really good.
We have, but that's what we got. I'm also going to put in a quarter cup of sugar.
I'm just gonna go overhead. I'm
just-
gonna also, this one we have the recipe for, so I'm gonna bring this one up.
No, we don't. We actually have the recipe for the peanut butter sauce.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Oh, well, never mind.
Oh, it's okay.
That if you are keeping track of the sorry, it's over here. The sauce for the peanut butter, that's it there.
So this is a
This
quarter
is a different sauce.
quarter fish, quarter sugar. I need my cup that I use for the milk.
Milk cup.
Milk cup.
I use my milk cup.
I'm going to use a milk cup. I'm
I
going to
like
put
a
a
good
third.
milk cup. I was not having a milk cup, but then I bought a milk cup, and my milk was much more cuppy.
I've put a third of a cup of water in there.
A third of a cup of water
One
in your milk cup.
In my milk cup.
Milk cup.
Stop it.
I'm sorry that I said milk cup too many
It's
times.
kind of reminding me of what's his name from The Simpsons. The chocolate.
Dave Milk Cup
No, the chocolate. The chocolate.
from The Simpsons.
Yes, the kid with the chocolate. Loves his chocolate.
Oh, the little German
Yeah,
kid
the
who's
little
based on
German
the kid from
From
Willy Wonka.
yes, what's his name?
Augustus Gloop.
No, I know Augustus Gloop's name, but I was thinking, what's the kid's name from The Simpsons?
I don't know. German stereotype child.
Yes, German stereotype child number 1. I'm just dicing up a little bit of, or mincing.
Chef duy-an wanted to add in that squid brand is not a premium choice for fish sauce. You want to
Okay.
go with 3 crab. And what I think is fascinating about both of those, technically neither are fish.
All right. I'm going to add some lime juice to this as well.
Don't make me run. I'm full of chocolates.
Yes.
Donata, thank you very much.
Yes. What's his name, though?
What's his name, Donata? We can't look it up because we have a computer and all of our phones are being used as cameras. We haven't brought out the oh, look at this. I wanna get a nice shot of this. This is good. Bring fly cam
That's really funny as someone who wears
flies
contact
while the
lenses.
oblong blends.
I've never talked about this on the show. Sometimes because I like to tightline my makeup and my eyes, my contacts, I'll be cooking something and I go virtually blind because there's just a spot of makeup that's now. So I'm like looking at stuff over here and it's not working out well for me, friends. All right. We got lime juice. The only thing I'm missing from this, and I
Yep.
just can't decide if I feel like adding it, but I think I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little Thai chili over here. I'm not gonna go crazy. Take the end off. We're gonna try to get those seeds out because that's the stuff that's gonna make you cry. Why are you all up in the grill?
I just thought I'd take some shots. You can put these on the Insta later.
Yeah, but I don't like poor pictures on the.
I was taking pictures of the food.
I'm just bugging your butt. All right, so I'm just taking some of the ribs and the seeds out of here. And then I am also going to wash my hands exceptionally well because we don't want to touch our eyes or genitals with
Ooter.
with
What's the name of it?
Ooter with pepper fingers. We don't want to do that.
His last name is Lee Ridiculous.
Utterly ridiculous. All right, so
in there you
give me
have
1
fish
second.
sauce,
I just want to get
sugar, fish sauce, sugar, garlic,
fish sauce, sugar, garlic,
Chili.
water, lime juice.
You want me to?
I was just. Did I give that a rinse? Is there peanut butter still on that, or?
No, it's clean.
Okay, then you go nuts.
I don't ever get to mix the food.
Pardon me?
I don't ever get to mix the food.
All right, you mix the food. Oh, should I shake for you?
Oh, it's a nice sauce. It's a really nice sauce.
So
Tangy, sweet.
I like it. This is part of why I love
Spicy.
this sauce.
Woo! A little hotness to it.
We can strain it
No, it's
during our
good.
next cutaway.
Curiosity.
If we want, we can strain it. You don't need to use the Thai chili. If you've got this at home and you want to use this, you can do that too. I'm going to add actually a little bit of lime juice to that. I think it needs.
Well, you add some lime juice, and while you're adding lime juice,
But so sorry, just going to say
Sorry, go
this. So you've got two different sauces. You've got something that's citrus and heat based,
oh, that's yours.
and then you've got a slightly, thicker, more viscous peanut butter sauce as well. So you've got both of those options. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to burn your face
Ooh,
off.
it's good. It's good. No, it's good. It's not ridiculous. It just got some heat to it, and I like that.
I'm just going to add a little bit of brightness to it.
It's good. It's good heat.
Cool.
Woo!
And if you've got allergies this time of year, and you're like,
But I
my
think if
nose.
you're dipping in like a rice paper roll, it's nice because generally they're light and fresh and
Mm-hmm.
clean and not a lot of brightness to them.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good stuff. It's way spicier than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to strain it, I think, so that the chili doesn't sit in it for much
All
longer.
right. While you're doing that,
Mm-hmm.
why don't we go to the man who makes us classier than we deserve to be?
Well, you can speak for yourself there, buddy.
Okay, he makes Shauna or El Diablo.
Oh, you've never doxed. It's a year you've
Never.
never doxed me.
I know, but Chef Dian hasn't done it in so long, so I just felt like
It's Chef Duy-an small.
it is Chef Dian's son. All of it, everything that happens. No, he's amazing, and he wanted to do something. It's our paper anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
so like you with your rice paper rolls,
Mhm.
he wanted to add to that.
Okay.
So one more time, before we go anywhere, hit that button. It is the one and only Kingpin! No!
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, how are you? You caught me one of my favorite pastimes, Kingpin. This is Kingpin's secret billiards room. When you look at a proper billiards table, you can see that there's a relationship between the width of the grain and the bounce of the rails, and it. You want to see something cool? Well, dealing with antiques, vintage, is a lot like billiards. You have an item that's desirable and it gets collected over here, another one gets put over here, and then another one, and then that collection gets broken up at an auction. This one is put over here and it goes over there. And it's a whole cycle. That doesn't capture everything in the collectible, antique, vintage world. I'll show you what I mean. Some stuff is just temporary. Only meant to be temporary. You just need it for the moment, because it's very easily wiped away. And that's what ephemera is. They're items that were created, they're being created right now. They're just meant to be temporary. Advertising on paper bags for fast food places, movie posters promoting the latest blockbusters. These are items that were produced that had a specific purpose. The materials they're made of are based on their temporary need. But what is captured, because they are very of the moment, is that moment in time. Now, not everything that is ephemera is paper, but every paper collectible is ephemera. Let's take a look at a few. Letters are one of the oldest kinds of ephemera still around. This one from 1867. This is literally where that person that wrote this letter touched their pen to paper. And being in 1867, this would have been a dip pen, so it was dipped and then written. You're actually traveling in time, holding this document. Celebrity ephemera is nothing new. Here are movie stars from the 1920s and these cards that were from machines that were put into drugstores and the like, even grocery stores. Not postcards, just cards meant to be collected by fans, not intended to last, yet here they are. You've got Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks, and Buster Keaton. Advertising is a whole area of ephemera all to its own. These ads are printed on blotter paper, and so they were distributed in the mail. You would use them when you were writing with your dip or fountain pens to do the blotting, and so it was a free convenience to the consumer, but also advertising. Greeting cards are yet another area that you can look at in ephemera. This Valentine's Day card from the 20s was a giveaway from Dream World magazine. Let's see what happens. For years I've been a dreamin' that someday there might perchance come along a likely fellow with a liking for romance. Wow, she's a hottie and he's kind of goofy looking, so that's interesting. And now I find this fellow that I've dreamed about is you. So come and be my Valentine and make my dream come true. Will I? Try and stop me. Oh. There seems to be some subtext here. So you can see the world of ephemera is quite interesting, broad, and touches on pretty much any topic that someone might be interested in. They're very interesting collectibles because they weren't meant to survive. They're much more grounded in a particular time than larger, more sturdy collectibles and antiques. Looks like I'll have to put a pin in telling you how the relationship between the grain and the quality of the rails on a billiard table are related. Until then, stay dapper.
Kingpin, everybody! Oh, ephemera.
From the new
I love
hideaway.
ephemera. From the new hideaway. But I love the concept of ephemera. Ephemera is a lovely word.
It is
And
a
the
nice
fact that
word.
it actually has a basis in reality, which is so unephemeral, is really interesting. Would you like another drink?
Oh, sure.
I know you've been nursing that.
That's precisely what I need.
We are going to make our Sneaky Pete's. You want to bring up our Sneaky Pete
fully
recipes?
do, but before I do that, I want to do this.
Oh, hey, oh, it's a problem. We're serving glasses of drink. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Ah! What's going on? Ah! I hit the button again.
Hey, what button again?
Same button, same button.
Same button?
Yeah, that turns it on and off.
Oh.
There you go.
Ah.
All right.
I
and-
know buttons now,
and
guys.
while you're at it, there you go. Hit there you are.
1 ounce of rye, 1 ounce of Kahlua.
So we're going to make
milk.
this very, very simple. It's a very simple drink. And I'm going to do two variations. I'm going to do one for you and one for me.
Okay.
There's a very traditional, of course, the very traditional version of the White Russian is Kahlua, milk, or cream. I'm going to do milk. And vodka. We're going to use rye and Kahlua. So we're going to do a very traditional. But I also like a lighter version of it, and that's where we're going to come back to the Frangelico.
That's because you're kind of obsessed with it.
I love Frangelico. It's I'm very obsessed with. I love the hazelnut kind of flavor.
I've actually been quite surprised because often when I go out to deliver food or whatever, I'll take the recycling bin out, and I notice just because it's me, I'm like, wow, we go through like a bottle of Frangelico a week.
It's good. It's nice because it's not as heavier. Yeah. I feel the same thing about Frangelico and Benedictine is the same kind of, gives me the same flavor. But, so with this, we are going to go first step first. And these are, again, drinks built in glasses. We're not shaking this. It's a drink built in glasses.
I don't get to shake.
You can shake if you want. I'm going to stir, so you have to stir.
I'll do my stir dance.
So we're going to do 4 ounces of milk or cream, depending on I'm doing 2% in here.
So it's half a cup, basically, right?
Half a cup.
The glass is 8 ounces?
Yep.
So you're getting your calcium, friends.
You're getting your calcium. That is true.
If you drink cow milk, which
Now,
I normally don't.
to
but
that.
If you add alcohol, I'll do it. You want that again?
Sure, we can do that. That'd be great.
Really? 1 ounce, 1 ounce.
Yeah, it's 1 ounce of each. So into this, we're going to do an ounce of our whiskey.
You're doing an ounce of whiskey for me and an ounce of Frangelico.
No, an ounce of whiskey for both.
Okay.
We're going to flavor yours with the Kahlua.
I misunderstood.
So I'm going to mix this up first. So I'm going to get the whiskey milk going here. And there's not enough written about a good whiskey milk. A whiskey milk is a really good thing. Now, where the White Russian shines, or in this case the Sneaky Pete really shines, is in the sweetness. So we are going to use with yours an ounce of Kahlua, but it's important that when we pour this in, we're pouring it over the back of the spoon so we don't quite get, we get a little bit of separation. No, that's not going to work in this one.
It's okay. You went quick.
It was such a nice idea, but we're going to give that a little mix there. There you are. Now, with that in place, we're going to do the same thing with the Frangelico. An ounce of the I'm just going to get rid of that.
Did I ever say on the show that like the Kahlua and milk, like we used to vacation in Mexico a lot, and that was like my parents' after dinner drink. Like we'd retire from the dinner table and have like a Kahlua and milk. And that was like a thing.
Kahlua milk is a good 70s. To me, it's a good 70s pre-orgy drink.
I was gonna say pre-orgy or like pre-bed, ironically. Like
there we are. So that's this. I'm doing both Sneaky Pete's. One is with Kahlua, the traditional Sneaky Pete. This is with the Frangelico. Very nice. It's light. It's cool.
Oh, they're both really good.
They're both really. I think.
Yeah, the cocktails tonight were silly. Good job.
I love. The dairy-based cocktail does not get enough good press because first of all I like milk. I drink a lot of milk, anyways.
Sometimes it makes me really sick. It's hit or miss with me and milk. Sometimes
but
my body goes, okay.
I think what I think is you think about a milk-based drink, you go, there's no way that's refreshing or whatever. And I think just for a nice sipping, it's a good throughout the night. I'm going to have want something that's sort of nice. It's got the sweet, it's got the creamy, it's got the boozy, it's got all of those little elements. It's a good drink.
And it's interesting because I would never pull this as I'm going to drink this constantly throughout the night because I don't milk at all. But as a nightcap, as a this is my last drink of the night. I don't know which one I like better. They're both very tasty.
I mean, this is what I've had most. This is what I've had most. But
this is a nice.
It's lighter.
It's thinner.
Yeah.
The Kahlua is a thicker alcohol.
Yeah.
The Frangelico is a thinner alcohol, and that's a thinner cocktail. From that perspective, I prefer it with the Kahlua.
All right.
If I'm going to drink it before bed, I'm just going to put the milk away.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do that, exactly that. If I'm going to drink it before bed, in place of a warm milk, if you will, definitely the Kahlua over the Frangelico for me personally.
I like the Frangelico just because I love the lightness of it. But I'll tell you what, they're both great. And later on, when we are at the end of the show, I'll make us one more quick shot to celebrate.
Oh, great. And then by 7:15, I'll be asleep and awake at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Milk is the best, Kingpin. Thank you for mentioning how good milk is.
I don't know. I have a problem with it. Like, I love cheese, but I'm a firm believer that we are the only mammal that continues to drink milk after we wean. And not only do we drink milk after we drink the milk of a different species. It's weird. Milk is weird.
Speaking of, the comment we had here from Misty, I like the stir dance. The stir dance is good. But, you know where I'm going to go with this?
Where are you going to go?
We've had a lot of dances coming in
We've
here.
had some dances.
And I think...
And also we've had some really good audience suggestions.
We've had some audience, and somebody suggested that we should do
Misty and Donata.
Something like this. So before we go anywhere...
Here we go.
Go. Cause my verbs are huge. That is our theme song now. I'm going to turn that into our theme song. So, that was just such a good idea that I couldn't help it.
It was Misty and Donata.
Misty and Donata suggested that. I couldn't help it. Hey,
Excuse me.
you want to look cool like us? Only with things on your shirt, not just the shirt. Are you all right?
I'm allergic to my own titty dances.
You are. Hey, you want to look cool like us? Let me do that again. Not just the shirts, but with something
But with
on.
writing.
You
Check
could
it
be
out.
so cool and order one of our Stir Crazy rock concert shirts to celebrate our first year anniversary. For $30, you get this shirt, but so much more. No,
All
it's
of the memories.
It's also it's just the shirt.
And also, in all fairness, I've been selling promotional items for almost 20 years. This is a nice shirt.
Yeah.
This is actually we talk about mouthfeel a lot on the show.
Yeah.
And considering how much, stop, get your fingers out.
I'm trying to feel my mouth.
No, stop that. But
I've got a good mouthfeel.
I can't in good conscience sell a shirt that doesn't have good feeling considering how much mouthfeel we talk about. So this shirt has mouthfeel for your fingers.
Mouthfeel for your fingers.
Yep.
I believe that's finger feel.
No, it's mouthfeel for your fingers.
I'm going to put my fingers in my finger.
Put it in your mouth. Do you remember that song?
What?
That was a vulgar
You
ass
put it
song.
in your mouth.
No.
Graham says, you officially made it. You have Halloween and holiday episodes, and now you have a clip show. Nailed it. Yes!
Giddy up.
Wait till our bottle episode. Actually, all of our episodes are bottle episodes.
I'm definitely in the bottle. What happens next?
What happens next? Well, let's look at the sign.
We should ask the people a question.
Why don't we go to that? Oh, wait, where are we at? Yeah,
We
let's go
skipped
do
a
that.
thing.
Let's go do that.
Skip the thing.
We skipped a thing.
You skipped
I
that.
skipped that. I skipped that. We should ask that. Okay, let's ask that.
Do the thing.
All right.
Get the people
One
involved.
more question for you guys,
Am I allowed
because
to smoke
what is
am I
this
allowed to
show
smoke
without
on
great
this episode?
No, you
Oh,
can't. No,
all right.
not at all.
All right.
We've asked, what was your favorite part
Yes.
of the Stir Crazy Sang cassette?
We.
So I thought it's only fair then to ask.
What was your
the
least
super-
favorite?
No. What are the things you'd like to see from the Stir Crazy show? What are the things you'd like to do in the future with this show?
I've been talking about doing a segment, and I think when we get installed in our new studios, I'm going to do it called Burlesque Bites with Elle Diabloe. which are little mini burlesque lessons. In a similar vein.
I love having the burlesque on the show.
You know what? I feel disconnected from my burlesque community a little bit, but I don't feel disconnected from the burlesque that lives in my body. So I think burlesque bites.
Yeah.
For I don't know if we're calling it season 3 or season.
I think we're gonna go season 3.
Season
Let's
3.
just make it easy. It's
So I think I'm gonna add some burlesque bites for season 3 because I miss teaching a lot, and I think I want to up the burlesque content, if you will, on the show. I would also like to see us. Well, you asked for the Sanka set, so
you can tell me anything.
For our channel, I think I just want to do some more canned videos. So you guys, it's an easy click for any of Danny D's cocktails or any of my recipes or any of
we're gonna go through that. I think I want to go through that. I want to spend some time when I can and go through the episodes as well, even that exist, and break them apart a little bit. Take out the cocktails, take out maybe some recipes. See what I can do with it.
The last thing I really want to do, because it's been suggested to me by 3 people, and I'm very curious.
You know who you are.
I'm very curious what the reception would be for this, is to do a stir crazy almost subscription box where you get the ingredients, the raw ingredients for what
the episode is.
For what the episode is, and if you are already ordering from the Stir Crazy Kitchen, you get, if you want, no pressure ever, but you get the box with the ingredients to cook along, and it gets delivered to your door, and then you can just cook with us. I think that would be a super cool thing to do.
It's a lot harder, being the guy who does the cocktails, it's a lot harder.
Oh, we're not allowed to ship alcohol.
I can't ship alcohol, but...
and also not everything comes in.
If there's stuff that you, especially for the alcohol, if there's stuff that you want to make with the drinks, or you go, hey, we all have blah in our bar. Can you make something with blah? Let me know. I will gladly.
So you're saying you want more audience suggestions for the next season?
Again, if I could ask for anything in the go forward, I would love more input. And again, it's not that you haven't done enough. I'm just like anything you give us helps so much, and the more that we can do. I want to go back. If you want to
watch me fail terribly at making more dough, let us know.
I was talking now.
Yeah, I know. But you were sipping.
No, I wasn't. But then you interrupted, so I sipped. No, for me, I want to have more comedy in the show. I've always sort of said that this show is supposed to be what if the Cooking Network had Saturday Night Live. And I want to have more fun, and that's part of what we're talking about with the next studio, is to have a lot more places where we can shoot weird shit and weird comedy. And I want to bring that back, whether it's as promos or as promos plus other stuff. I want more variety on this show.
Okay.
What about you guys? What do you want? Let's check those people out. La 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 la. Oh my golly. Going back.
Stir Crazy Goes West in the spirit of an American Tale too. Oh my God.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
You broke my heart.
Let's go. We got.
I'm
just checking. I'm just checking.
I did it already.
No, but I hadn't. So stop it.
A song for a musical shot in an upscale Vancouver condo in Gastown. You secure the condo. We'll
be there.
At the content.
Burlesque Bites. Yes, the subscription box. Everybody's into that. Graham is there for the subscription box.
All right, we'll figure out how to set
What about recipes with alcohol? Like a grasshopper pie. And you know it's also weird? 0 grasshoppers in that.
All the pie, though.
Lots of pie.
Kind of the most important.
Less grasshopper than pie.
All right, so I like the subscription box. I like Fire Duy-an. If you want to be fired, you have to ask us in person. No. For that, you will never be fired. We've extended your contract. For life. You have 100-year contract. You're like the Scientologists. You have you've committed to the afterlife.
1,000-year contract.
No, we're not going to do that. But Duy-an, if you want to be fired, we can talk about it Saturday.
We can do that. We're going to totally fire you. But not.
Oh, Graham owns the condos, so yeah, we can do that. Apparently, we're supposed to be at a wedding in Lethbridge, Alberta.
That's
in
nowhere
August,
near. Nowhere near.
but we can still drive.
No, it's not.
Oh, no?
You want to drive for 2 days? Yes. So go ahead. There we go. Let's go back and see what's going on. Where are we at?
We have done Kingpin. We've done cocktails. We've done.
Oh,
we've
we
done
gotta
tits.
go, Mister.
We have to go back.
We gotta go back to the man.
To the man we're about to fire.
Man, he doesn't want to be fired. He wants to stay with us till the day he dies. Take that little thing. Put that in your ear.
I like it so much better when you put it in my ear for me.
Oh.
It's done already.
Play with your tip.
Don't play with my tip.
Just the tip.
I don't want just the tip. Nobody ever wants just the tip. Just
One more time. It's Chef Duy-an. Oh.
Hey, Chef Duy-an.
Hey, Chef Duy-an.
Hello.
There you are. Where are you?
Hi.
Hi, how
I'm
are
right
you?
here.
I forgot to I have the full version of you here. Now, look how gorgeous you are.
And I love your hat.
You look so
C'est
beautiful.
vraiment festive.
It's 1 year anniversary.
All
All right. You guys
So how
ready
did it
to
turn
start
out?
Jello?
Yeah, what we want to know. What's the never-ending story? Ooh.
Ooh, it's red like almost all Jello.
Yeah. Well, the color red took over, but the taste. Let's see about the taste.
But, like Chef Duy-an, I want to ask you a question that maybe is like you just eat your that. Look at Chef Duy-an go. But like, do you think y a-t-il une façon? Is there a way to marble that? Like, if you're gonna use like a green Jello and a red Jello, is there a way to like, genre, still keep them separate to like make marble Jello?
Yes, there's a way to do it. It's just it's crazy long. It involves Knox gelatine. So you need to set some Jello, put some Knox gelatines in, set the gelatines in, and ain't nobody have time for this.
Well, especially not an internationally renowned Jello chef.
My ex-mother-in-law had
Exactly. But no, mixing the colors was a good idea. Yep.
Do you get like two distinct flavors, or are you having like a cherry limesberry or raspberry limesberry feel?
It's raspberry with a kick of lime, but it's hard to explain. I recommend it at home. If you have the flavor at home, try it. It's
Is it refreshing for the summer, Chef Duy-an?
It is refreshing for the summer.
C'est rafraîchissant, yeah.
That's a good Jello, summer Jello. Yep.
Good summer Jello.
And would you add?
What's a good winter Jello?
The Jello.
No, I'm asking Chef Duy-an.
The Jello of your discontent.
Cinnamon Jello, probably more like a wintry Jello.
Cinnamon Jello. You've never made cinnamon Jello.
Next winter I will do cinnamon Jello.
Thank you, Chef Duy-an. Thank you for being with us this whole time.
My pleasure.
You make my heart happy. Thank you.
We will see you next time.
Or in a few minutes.
Bye.
Bye. You just pushed me out of the shot.
Well, you made a terrible joke. You've done worse to me for making worse jokes.
I have never pushed you out of a shot. It's probably because
you've taken my shot, though.
I'm not going to give away your shot. I'm not going to take your shot.
Hey, I'm not going to throw away my shot. Is what are you trying to say?
No, I'm not going to take away your shot.
Not going to take away throwing your shot.
And I'm
not going to take away throwing your shot.
I'm not going to throw away my twat. But
hey, algorithms.
You ready?
What are we doing? Let's make it.
All right, let's make the thing. So
let's
just
make
so
some
people
food.
know. All right, go overhead for 1 second. What we have tonight, because we have some vermicelli.
Some vermicellis.
We have some bean sprouts. We have un peu de poulet, un peu de crevette. Okay. We have some carottes. We also have some concombre.
Or cucumber.
Carrots and cucumber. I have
That's a great little shot, though.
I have
pretty little shot.
Mint leaves over here. I have coriander over here. So really, take a picture now, somebody, because
that's what you're working with.
This is what we're working with. But you can be working with, and I know this isn't necessarily helpful on a cooking show, you can be working with whatever you want. If you wanted to like air fry some tofu or whatever, the one thing I did put on my ingredients list that I couldn't find, I thought we had some in the pantry, was crushed peanuts. I'm just gonna move this over. That's
You're good there.
not hot anymore. So we have all of these wonderful ingredients. What we're gonna do, you've all seen these at the grocery store and you go, mais c'est quoi ça? What is this thing? This is what this thing is. These are rice. Some of them are broken. We've had these ones for a while. So we've got some broken ones here. I don't want to use these. I'll make calligraphy with this later.
Calligraphy.
These are rice wrappers, right? So
Rice paper wrappers.
Rice paper
The whole
wrappers.
point of it, they're called rice papers.
So we're going to take one out of here. Oop, and I'm going to put it in some water, and I'm just going to get it
Wet.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get it wet, but we don't want it crazy wet, but we also want to make sure. This is one of those things that, like, as you go along and you learn how to do this, you'll get the finger feel of, like, okay, that's not ready yet, or that's ready. So that's all we're going to do.
You take it out, and I'll take the pan away.
Okay, I'm just going to get a plate. The other thing that we're missing from the ingredients that I put out is some lettuce.
Take the thing out.
I'm going to call that, no, move your hand, please, because this is where it gets delicate. This is the only reason, because the second it's been in there for a while, it gets a little bit like grody. It also gets, it folds in on itself. So what we're going to do, can you pass me the lettuce that's behind there?
Yes.
Thank you. You are the master of your rice paper situation. So I've got some bib lettuce here. I always find it's easiest to put your ingredients in your lettuce. Okay, little life hack. Because that way it's easy. It's just gonna roll easier. So I have put some carrots in there. I have put some, some bean sprouts. I'm gonna add a little bit of cucumber. And I'm gonna roll this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna roll this up in my rice paper roll. So it's kind of like a condom for your vegetables.
Condom for your lettuce condom.
Well, it's a condom for your vegetables. Okay, and that's that. It's not the best roll in the world, but everything that's inside has been kept inside. Daniel D is going to go in here. I am going to dip this for shits and giggles in our peanut sauce.
You do that.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Damn. These are so good.
They're so easy to make. What I like about this is that they're also fun. You got people over.
Post-COVID, of course.
This is a good little thing to have.
This is a great, like, an assembly line station
People
situation.
can make what they want, you know?
And they're healthy. There's nothing in all of this. We have boiled chicken, boiled shrimp, so nothing's fried. Everything else is super fresh. I'm going to try this little
I'm going to do the
fish sauce that I did over here.
Here, you do that, then you put the shrimps on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. These are really good, guys.
There we are.
Oh my god, that sauce is super spicy. If you don't want it to be that spicy, don't add the Thai chili. It's really good, but it's
Really good.
definitely got a kick to it.
All right, there we are. That's a terrible little roll I did, but still, it's fun.
So tune in next season when we learn how to roll our. No, actually, I know how to roll them. I'm going to do that. I'll do a better job next time.
But that's what's fun about it. You don't have to be the best roller.
It's not my fault. I just smoke a lot of weed. But the other thing is, like, I hate to say it, I'm kind of thinking our new slogan for this show, after socialize but distantly, should be play with your food. Play with your food. You'll figure it out. Like, These are delicious. And you can also, like I was saying, you can use whatever veg you have in the house. You got some bell peppers, chop that up. This to me is essential. Your dipping sauces are essential, and obviously the rice paper is essential. But we also have we did some vermicelli, and the irony is neither one of us went for it because to me that's carbs on carbs. I did it because it's traditional. I'll probably make one now with that, but like these are so easy and they are so delicious. And if you're weird like me, and you're feeling bad about how many calories you've consumed in the last 365 days, this is a really healthy snack or dinner or whatever.
Delicious, and it's
And
delicious.
it's delicious. I just want to grab one more of these rice
You
paper.
you talk to people. I want to quickly.
No, you keep doing.
I'm not facing the people.
I'm loving this, and I'm just going to keep making them
You keep making.
and changing them up every time. It's so easy, friends. And I know that, like, back in the day...
You say that like you're on a... I love the way you say friends is like you're on a like a home shopping channel.
But they are...
Friends.
But first
Friends.
of all, most of them are my friends. Thank you for that.
I know, but it still sounds very...
I'm sorry if it sounds disingenuous. I didn't mean...
Not that. It's, no, I didn't say disingenuous. I say it sounds specifically like you're on a home shopping channel.
Oh, well, I'm not on a home shopping channel.
Listen, friends.
But if you've ever seen these at the grocery store and you go... What the hell are those for? This is what the hell these are for. And they're not
delicious.
They're not so hard. We just want to be like, it's almost like dealing with cling wrap. You know, when you buy the big roll of cling wrap and you're like, oh shit, stop folding on yourself. I'm not so well adept,
Correct.
but it doesn't mean
Here's the thing I also noticed when I was making that video is how much better I got at shaking.
you got a lot better at shaking, and I gained a lot of weight. But you
did
know
not
what?
gain a lot of
It's
weight.
fine.
Stop it.
We're all still here, and that's the one
Stop
thing I want to
it.
celebrate. I'm taking another piece of lettuce. I'm going to
Good
throw in some
night.
carrots. I'm going to throw in some concombre. I'm going to even grab a few of these dudes. I should have cut them. I didn't do that. Oops. The shot glasses are behind me.
Well,
Um,
good thought.
they are behind me. Oh, one's right there in the sink. Hi, watch El Diablo and Dan lose themselves entirely. I'm gonna put some mint in here.
It's like 8 Mile.
You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment. Mint in your salads, mint in your spring rolls. These are delicious, delicious things. Do the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get super, super obnoxious here. So I've wrapped all of my insides in my lettuce. I'm going to put my lettuce down on here. Now I'm going to take these little shrimpses because I'm a fancy bitch. And I'm going to put the shrimp on the outside. I'm going to pull up my little lettuce condom.
Wow.
And
Make it sound filthy.
well, it's not filthy. It's just, it's the sheath on the outside of your roll. Check that out, guys. I got shrimp. I got chicken.
You got shrimping?
Mm-hmm.
Right, wait, don't drink that yet.
I'm not. I'm just making an ass of myself with noodles.
That's cool. So that is... Here we go.
These are really good. And they don't have to be meat friendly. They can be totally vegetarian or vegan or whatever. This sauce is so
Shall we
spicy.
do one more little shot?
I'm going to in 1 second. You told me not to drink it before, and
Nope.
now I'm eating because.
I know. You take a bite.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a shot with you.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful peanut butter bacon shot.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
We're just waiting. We're just waiting for her to eat the food.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we missing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
There
Got
we
one of those.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Happy anniversary, everybody.
Happy anniversary, everybody. Thank you for supporting us. We love you. Tell all your friends to go like our channel.
All right. Ooh, so good. Mmm.
Mm.
That is a really good shot.
That is delicious.
Yeah. Our final thing before we head off, as you may or may not know, we have added to the Stir Crazy experience, the Stir Crazy Kitchens, which is you can order food from us. We will deliver it to you. You will eat that food. You will be satisfied.
Love from the inside out.
So every week we want to make sure you understand. Next week is a little bit different because you hadn't quite figured out exactly what you were doing.
I'll tell you why I had. Let me at least answer for myself.
I know. I just specified.
This week is for those of you who don't know, Passover starts this week, which is La Pâque Juif en français.
Okay, I'm going to make a thing while you talk.
It's Jewish Easter this week, and we don't eat bread or bread products.
I believe
or
it's
flour
pronounced
products.
Juister.
No, Pâque Juif. I like Pâque Juif. It always makes me laugh. So I'm doing a 50-50 menu this week. I'm doing 50% of my menu that is going to be Passover appropriate, and 50% of my menu that is going to be inspired by Judaism, but not so Passover appropriate. So this week we have, where's the little
push the kitchen icon.
Oh yes. This week I'm making matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball soup.
And if you've ever had a matzo ball soup, you know that is like a warm hug from the inside out. I am also going to be making kugel, little individual kugels. Not sweet kugel. I'm doing the brown
that
butter.
That frustrates me.
I'll make you a sweet kugel.
Yay.
I'm doing the brown bugger. Shut up.
Brown bugger.
I'm doing the brown.
Wow. I don't need a sweet kugel if we're doing a brown bugger.
Please, can we stop?
No.
I'm doing the brown butter and sage kugel as individual muffins. So you can either order.
I got a bugger in muffin.
Okay. You know what? The bottom line is you should probably check our Instagram tomorrow. But I'm also, if you're a fan of my zucchini ravioli, I'm going to be making a zucchini lasagna for this week. And I also have pierogies.
Yeah.
None of that made any sense. Check our socials tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be tasty, whatever it is. Oh, that's vulgar.
I haven't been very good. I'm not good at making these, but I'm good at eating them.
They're fun.
Very good.
I think I also want to just give a shout out to Chef Duy-an. Thank you so much. Ben Cardilli, The History of Gunpowder, Lou Lawrence, Mickey Michelle, Galadriel Caress, Butterscotch Blondie. Who else has been with us for music? We've had Paul Killerman,
Shai Shuli,
Patrick Goddard. Anybody who was part of our experiment that was Stir Crazy After Dark. If we still owe you money, let us know.
Oh no. I peanut buttered myself. Oh wow.
I used to say this every night that I hosted shows. If there was no audience, there'd be no us. So, thank you guys.
No.
Pat yourself on the back or wherever else you choose to put my praise.
My mother's on this. Careful.
I know. Okay. That's okay. She doesn't need to tell us where she put her praise. Thank you. Thank you for
being part of this for one full year.
A year.
We have 2 more episodes this season. Next week, we're gonna. It's April Fools.
April Fools. We're gonna.
So
prank each other.
maybe it's gonna be. We have a couple of fun tricks up our sleeves. April Fools, and then after that, it's goodbye to Stir Crazy Studios.
That's an episode. If you want to watch me cry, that's going to be the episode where I cry a lot.
So if you're really into watching her cry, what is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Are you kidding? If you were a regular at the Wiggle and you miss watching me just randomly have tears, tune in.
I've never had emotions in my life.
That's a lie. But yeah.
So 2 more episodes this season. Then we're going to take some time off while we move and get our new studio set up. And then we'll come back bigger and better. One more time before we go. If you haven't
Buy
seen,
one.
buy
One.
the Stir Crazy
want
Rock
one.
concert shirt. Our whole celebration
How
of our
fucking
first
rock and
year.
roll is that? Come on now.
It's got little lightning bolt oven mitts
Oven mitts that are lightning bolts, or lightning bolts
that are oven mitts.
Come
It's,
on.
either way,
You're awesome.
cooler. You're cooler than you thought.
And on the back, all of the things that you've participated in a year.
Yeah.
Where you could be like, I haven't left the house. But you could also go,
Yeah.
but I went here.
Yeah.
And that's super cool.
So they'll be available tomorrow, starting tomorrow on stircrazy.shop, or if you want to message either of us, we'll get you set up.
Also, I'm just going to say this is not scheduled. Some of you know I make smash cakes. I've had a few requests for Easter. If you're looking for things to give your nieces, nephews, I have an Easter box. It's a little heart smash cake with shushi.
Okay.
It's I call that the resurrection. But I have an Easter box with some chocolate covered strawberries, some peeps, some stuff. If you're looking for stuff to give your family members for Easter, I do deliver on the island of Montreal. We can talk. Slide into my DMs. Send someone a smash cake. They love that shit. Let me tell you.
So I want to thank one more time Chef Duy-an, Butterscotch Blondie, Ben Cardilli,
Kingpin. Galadriel Caress.
Galadriel Caress.
The History of Gunpowder.
Well,
Pardon me. Maureen Dirksen, Donato DeLuca, Joseph Schmula, Misty Portugal, Sean Colton, DIY Muggle Guy, because I never want to dox you live. I don't know if that's cool or not. Sylvie Couture and Roger, thank you. Thank you. My mom, my sister, Alicia Carlinston, you guys are phenomenal at thank you for the support. Yeah. We took a chance and you came along for the ride, and it warms the cockles of my old lady heart. So
it warms the heart of my old man cockle.
I'm glad something does.
Oh, time. Next week, April Fools!
We love you!
I'm the Divine Danny D.
I am El Diablo.
Wear a damn mask still.
Please.
Please.